Is this the new most aggressive deck in format? It might be. Let me show you why. Right then, so the 8th place deck list from Peoria Regionals, courtesy of us via Osvaldo Muriello, was based around Hisuian Zoroark VSTAR. VSTAR Pokemon 270 HP with that ticking curse ability, attack I should say, which does 50 for each one of your Pokemon that has damage on it already. So this tops out at 300 damage if all your Pokemon in play have damage on. 300 damage for a DTE is pretty crazy. Now, not only that, we have a crazy V-Star power, which I think is what makes Zoroark one of the most aggressive decks in format in Phantom Star, which lets you, during your turn, you can discard your hand and then draw 7. So you get a research on an ability. And what this allows you to do is to play a Marnie and then draw 7 cards, play a Boss's Orders and draw 7 cards, or even play a research, draw 7 cards, meaning you can draw all your combo pieces and all your stuff in a real timely fashion. How are we getting damage into play? We play 4 Gape Draw Bog, which is a stadium card which when a basic Pokemon, gets benched, you can put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. Try saying 2 words that both begin with B real fast, you're not stuttering like me. So the idea is then we can just get a Gape Draw Bog into play, bench, and then we can start swinging with our ticking curse really fast. We have a real cool actual Gengar here at a 2 count with that Netherworld Gate ability, which lets you, if it's in a discard pile, put it onto your bench and then put 3 damage counters on this Pokemon. What this allows you to do is to have an easy Pokemon in the late game to get damage in play with, but it also opens up some real good plays with Damage Pump, which lets you move 2 damage counters from one Pokemon to any of your other Pokemon anywhere you like. What this means is, whatever Pokemon you lead at the start of the game with won't have damage on, right? So then you can fill your bench, get a Gengar into play, use a Damage Pump to get 2 damage counters off that Gengar and move them where you need to be so you can take some big one-shots. What Damage Pump also lets you do is move damage off Zoroark if it ever matters. If there's a time where like the 20 damage on Zoroark could matter, you just move it off. Pretty cool. So, what I really like about this list is that you got Radiant Hawlucha here as well with that big match ability, let you do an extra 30 to your opponent's VMAXs. And what this actually translates to is that means you can actually one-shot VMAX Pokemon, including Cheren, which is pretty cool. We even got a pretty cool Diancie here. And what this lets you do, when it's in the active position, it means your opponent can't boss your bench Pokemon. So, if you're going second, you can do a Void Return for 0 energy, poke your opponent's active, spin into the Diancie, and then their opponent can't boss your Zoroark. Pretty cool. We also have Dunsparce to remove our fighting weakness, and we have Manaphy to stop any Greninja, Raging Greninja snipes. One thing I like about this list though, that we have 2 copies of Big Parasol. You can attach this to your active Pokemon and it prevents all effective attacks done to your benched Pokemon, meaning Sableye can't do a little sprinkle, which is pretty cool. Apart from that, we're a super aggressive deck. The only thing I want to draw your attention to is the 2 off Cheren's Care, which lets you pick up a colorless Pokemon that has damage on and then put it all into your hand and send up a new one, meaning that if your Zoroark starts tanking hits, you can get a little bit crazy with it. And obviously we only play 4 DTE. Before we get to gameplay though, make sure you check out the description for all the sponsors, you know, Poke Crossword, Atlas, all that good stuff. But let's get to the gameplay, baby. Jeez. Hey! Okay, so this is the Electrode deck, right? This actually could be a problem. We have to just hope that they can't. We have to try and Marnie keep their hand down, right? This is funny. Okay. I just can't believe we're playing against this. Okay, so we're gonna try and Void Return into a Diancie, right? So we can attach that. I have to get rid of a V-Star, which is a bit sad, right? But you know. Okay, so let's Crobat. So what this does actually, let me bring it up. Electrode. So I haven't really told you what it does yet. Electrode. So what this card does is it is really good, right? So for 0 energy, it can help to 300 damage, which is crazy. How have we not seen a quick ball yet? Oh my goodness. Big Parasol. Whatever. Damage Pump, don't need them. We don't need that. We could Marnie. Actually, you know what? Let's Marnie. We should run into a quick ball, right? We should get a quick ball. We ain't seen one. Thank you. Okay. Lost Vacuum, don't need that. It's quick ball out Diancie. We'll spin into Diancie, so they're only taking 1 prize. And hopefully, the Marnie sticks. Which would be really nice for us. So yeah, let me explain what this Electrode does. So it's been on screen. So what it does, for 0 energy, it does what? Like, is it 100 for each special condition on this Pokemon, alright? So what that means is that in combination with this Parasect, or this Paras, the Parasect, when you evolve, takes both active Pokemon asleep and poisoned, I think. So that's 200, and if you use a Spicy Curry, it actually gets to 300, right? So 300 with Burn and Poison is a KO. And then this Wind-Up Arm lets you attack whether you're asleep or paralyzed. That's the sort of, that's the combo, right? We're going to Marnie him again, that's for sure. Because this deck, it just needs all the combo. It needs a lot of combo pieces, right? Oh, Diancie is actually probably pretty safe. We can probably afford to just set up for another turn. Oh, they're going to go for the KO with the Curry. Okay. So that's 1 Curry down, which is good. These Curries are really important. I've played this deck quite a lot. So, funnily enough, I know this deck quite well. Here's a Tantrum Blast. Okay. So let's have a look at Para. And the good thing about this deck is that it attacks for 0 energy and it's a basic Pokemon. So you really don't need a lot of setup, right? Which is quite cool. So the things they have to find though are Parasect and the Wind-Up Arms. The Wind-Up Arms can actually be some of the most important cards to find some of the time, to be honest with you. We actually kind of need to fill our hand a little bit. We fill our bench, actually get this KO, I think. So let's just carry on with that. We've got a Damage Pump. We've got Gengar on the bin. We have not. Yeah, opponent says, yeah, I know, I'm sorry, but I know that's how you beat a deck like this. Is this 50 times? Yeah, so what, 5, 10, 15, need one more, right? What do we do? We could actually Phantoms. We could go for second Crobat here, actually. Hopefully it's not prized. Yeah. So now we have the KO, which I'm fine with. We have to keep holding up boss's orders, because if our opponent fails, we can just try and boss their next Electrode, right? Might as well fin both of these Gengars away. Get them straight in the bin. I don't know what we need here. Probably another Zoro. This deck hasn't got any bench. We're hitting our bench, right? So let's just evolve that. Trekking Shoes, see what we get. Choice Belt. No, I don't think we need Choice Belt in this matchup, to be honest with you. Trekking Shoes. Evolution Incense. Yeah, go on, hold on to that one then. Okay, and let's just swap the boss's orders over in case we get Marnied or whatever. Trekking Shoe, well, hold on to that one then, because we know we're going to get a boss. Alright, so let's just Ticking Curse. Bah! What's that? A little bit of a 230. So yeah, there's the Parasect on screen, by the way. Oh, we got boss orders for days. So yeah, when you evolve, both Pokemon get asleep and poison. So our opponent needs to find Wind-Up Arm, Parasect. Something else. Oh, and Curry for the KO. Now, being asleep could actually screw us over a lot as well. We actually kind of flip heads because we don't play any switching cards in this deck, right? So we can't pay retreat. We could Cheren's Care, actually, which we somehow still haven't got in our hand. Okay, we get Marnied back. Okay. Cheren's Care could actually be quite useful. It means that if they don't get the Curry, we deny prizes, right? Let's have it. Do we get one? No. Our staging gets replaced, but that's okay. Okay, if our opponent has the Wind-Up Arm. Whoa, wait a minute. If this last card isn't exactly a Parasect, they screwed themselves. Oh, they play a Turfield. Nice. That's cool. Okay. That is cool. I have the scoop up. Let's do it again next turn. Okay, we haven't seen a Cheren's, have we? No. So this shouldn't be a KO. No, 200. Okay, so we can either pay retreat if we like. If we wake up. Which we don't. Oh, we do. Nice. Okay, so let's just pay retreat then. We probably... Yeah, I think so. We always just pay retreat. I'm trying to think. Do we want to... All these cards seem kind of rubbish. So let's just have this there. Or we want to preserve the boss's orders, right? Hawlucha. Okay, yes, we've been that. Yeah. Let's just try and build towards a Cheren's Care. There they are. Wow. All the supporters, huh? Maybe we can Damage Pump. Move those off here, down here. There we go. So then we will Ticking Curse. So we go down to 2. We actually don't even need to bother with Cheren's Care actually. We just boss the Electrode, provided we draw into energy, which we haven't got. I think we might have actually quick balled 1 energy away. Oh, 2. Oh, well, let's hope this Zoroark doesn't get KO'd then. Let's have a look. That grabs a net. Oh, they're sad. I think we've done it to them. That's the problem with this deck. And I really wanted this deck to be really good, but you just need so many combo pieces, right? Well, they definitely have Parasect in hand. We know that. Did they have anything else? Well, one of them's a Mew. They put the side face after the top deck. Yeah, one's a Parasect, one's a Mew. Tantrum Blast 200. Well, and there we go. Wrap this one up. I like your deck though. I really like your deck. I don't want to give them that you've got a good deck again. Let's give them the well played. You have a good deck. Heart. Try and have some positivity on the ladder. Let's keep it moving. Let's go for some Zoroark action then. I would love to go first, please. Let me just change my camera a little bit. It's pointing the wrong way. That's better. Alright, what we got here? Crobat, Ultra Ball, Gape Jaw. Okay, not a bad start. You like to see the Gape Jaw turn 1. Okay. Opponent starts to Sobble. We get a Gengar in the discard pile with our Ultra Ball, which is good. So I think we'll start off with that. Get rid of the yeah, probably get rid of the Cherens, I think. Okay, let's have a look. So maybe go for Oranguru. Seems fairly safe. I think our Hisuian Zoroark V inactive is fine. Oh. Whoops. Let's Crobat. Forgot to put the Gape Jaw in play first. So we got the damage pump there though, which is nice. Will we need Radiant Hawlucha this game? I don't think it matters. We can just bench it, I think. So I think we're looking quite decent actually. We've got a quick ball. We could even quick ball to get another Crobat next turn, so I'm hold on to that for now. Let's just swap this V-Star over. Got an Ultra Ball. Do we want to damage pump now? No, we'll hold on to that for when we get the Gengar out, right? Or we can actually do that now in case we get Marnie. Let's just do that. Let's get the Netherworld Gate online. Okay, then damage pump. Move it from there to here. You can put one on the active as well, actually. There we go. Okay, I think we're good to pass it over. I think that's a fairly decent start. Now, what's our opponent playing? We just see a Sobble, but we ain't got a clue what that means. You know what I mean? So, our things for next turn. I think we're playing against Palkia, actually, if they're playing level ball. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are they just hoping that we... Dark Energy? Okay, they keep calling. Okay, Dark Energy. Oh, is that like that Hooper Moltres thing? I heard that's coming around. I heard that that's coming back. Okay, so we know we got that off the top. So I think what we have to do is probably get out another Zoroark, right? So let's just quickly do that. So they've all got damage on. So we're hitting extremely hard. We could actually Marnie... Yeah, Marnie their hand down, right? Yeah, these internal decks love to have big hands. Let's just Marnie that. Okay, we've got DJ. We're fine. That's all we needed. Don't even need to use our V-Star part. Might as well attach this for what it's worth. And one good thing I love about Zoroark is that you have sort of inbuilt consistency, right? Like, at any point, we can just pop our V-Star power, Phantom Star, and we're off to the races. So, Bink, hit that little geezer. Soz, mate, 280. Ooh, 280. We'd be hitting for like, what, 280, 310. We'd be hitting for like 340 if that was a VMAX Pokemon right now. Ooh, Zoroark, kill him, baby. Samurott. Okay, well, how many bosses do we play? 3. Okay, well, that's going to be our goal. Okay, we get mine. I actually don't mind that Marnie, because we can just try and find boss, KO that, and I think we're going to be in a very good spot if we can KO that Hisuian Samurott. Do we get a boss? we don't get a boss. I think I actually did a video on my channel where I played against Andre Scuba, our world champion, and he was playing a Samurott based deck. So maybe there's something worth covering there. Let me know if you want to see a Hisuian Samurott video, because if the world champion plays it and thinks it's good, then it has to be something to do with it, right? Something has to be good. Let's actually look at what Samurott does. Samu. Let's have a look. Hisuian Samurott VSTAR. Well, I'm assuming they're playing the VSTAR. Right? It's a fairly safe assumption. For 2 energy, you do 110 plus 110. If your opponent... Ooh. Okay, sorry. I got distracted by what they were doing then. If your opponent has any damage counters on them, right? It doesn't quite one-shot us, actually, though. You have to have some, like, scoop-up nets, Ziggies, or Choice Belt shenanigans, right? Because Choice Belt doesn't even get there, actually. He's using some quick shootings. Yeah, so not, either way, not bad. They've got their V-Star power up, Moon Cleave Star, 4 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. So that's actually how they can reach into big KO range. But there is the Ziggy. Interesting. So how much does it do? 110 plus 110 is 220. Belt 250. Yeah, so if they have a belt, they actually KO us now. How did... Okay. Let's see if we can find a boss then. So, we need to thin as much as possible. So, Ultra Ball gets rid of... What? Ultra Ball Gape Jaw. Yeah, okay. Or we can just Ultra Ball both of these away as well. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So, Ultra Ball... have we got bosses in deck? Yeah, we've got 2. So he fires the boss's orders. I don't think we lose this game instantly, because we can still damage pump, move damage off the Zoroark as well. That works. So just quick ball that away. Probably don't need Dunsparce this game, right? Okay, so let's Phantom Star. Hopefully we get into a boss's orders here. Hey! Bring it over here, baby! No need to do anything else. Let's just Marnie proof ourselves so we can get that boss's orders back, because we're going to need it. As soon as they bench, and there's the concession. There's that raw aggression that Hisuian Zoroark is capable of. You can just do so much damage so quick, and with that Phantom Star, you can try and instantly summon exactly what you want on the turn you want it. Let's keep it moving. Well, I am ecstatic with this start in hand. Oh my goodness. Got a Gape Jaw Bug, got an energy. Playing against a Bidoof deck. Okay. Well, I say Bidoof deck. It's a Bibarel deck, right? Okay. Alright, Escape Draw. Okay. I'm actually tempted to hold on to the rest of this hand, you know? I don't know if we need Hawlucha. I don't want to put that down if we can avoid it, right? Quick ball. I like this hand. I don't want to play it. I don't want to ruin this hand. This hand is good. Let's see what we're playing against, though. Opponent has a bit of Trekking Shoes and Bibarel. Huh, that's a very strange combination. I don't know what that could be. Bibarel and Trekking Shoes. 2 cards you don't really see paired together too often. Here's an Ultra Ball. Let's see what they get rid of here. That hopefully reveal to us what they're playing. Path to the Peak and a Big Charm. Path to the Peak's kind of scary, actually. Good thing we hold on to this. Although if they're getting rid of one, then hopefully they haven't got another one in hand. I'm not sure. Mew. What is this? Mew, Big Charm, Bibarel, Trekking Shoes. I mean, Big Charm probably means it's like a big tanky deck, right? Like a Goober, maybe? Got another Ultra Ball. Oh, is this like a Turbo Palk? I was thinking, could it be a Turbo Palk? Turbo Palk plays a Path to the Peak there? I did not know that. It's got to be Turbo Palk. Okay, so Turbo Palk makes sense. I didn't even know Turbo Palk played Bibarel as well, actually. That's all news to me. Well, while our opponent's doing their 500 actions, let's look at what Palkia does. In case you don't know. There you go. Subspace Well, 2 energy, 60 plus 20 for each bench Pokemon in play. Now, we kind of
we're kind of good for Palkia in the sense that we bench a lot of stuff as well. So we're just going to be trading, right? What we need to try and do is get a KO on one of these guys for sure, right? Ideally the one with energy. Okay, so we probably don't need Radiant Hawlucha, right? We could get Manaphy, because Manaphy stops the Radiant Greninja. Do we get rid of DTE here? Trying to work out. Yeah, I want to go for the boss. I think that's the correct play. So let's get rid of a DTE. This can find us a Crobat. Oh no, we get just the Ultra Ball. Whoops, no. So that has to find us Hisuian Zoroark, right? Okay, maybe we can try and preserve this research actually. Let's swap that over, see what we get. Damage Pump, yep, that's fine. So we can quick board out of the way. Go for the Crobats. Okay, so we're seeing a lot of cards here, right? We get the C6 off our Crobat, and we've got Phantom Star as well. Okay, not the greatest. Ton of research. I'm not actually sure we can afford to 100% sure we can afford to get rid of these actually. You know what, yeah, let's just YOLO. Come on, we're in a strong spot if we get this KO, I think. Oh, we definitely don't get the KO, that's for sure. What's the stadium? Gabe draw. Okay, we kind of want that then. Right, so with that in mind, oh, we've got no more V-Stars, wow. So I know one's in the discard pile, so we've voiced 2 V-Stars, which is actually kind of scary. There we go, let's grab... We've got a Crobat for next turn, I think. I'm not going to bench it though. We'll just Ticking Curse, KO that. And let's see if this power can even KO us. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it's got us a V-Star at the prizes. Not bad. Not 100% sure if I'm playing this right. This could be playing it wrong. Change my song. Okay. I mean, the good news is they have to actually do a fair amount of stuff to get this KO, I think, right? And the Inteleon version can't just pluck out cross switches and things, so I think if we survive this hit, we could be in a decent spot. I think. Oh, I have the choice belt in hand. Is this a KO? I think it might be. Wow. Is this a KO? I think it might be, right? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. So now we have to get this KO, right? We haven't got a choice, really. So we can... Trying to think. We can just never world gate, bench a Zoro. And they've already done their V-Star power, so this guy's not attacking. Try and think. Any way of finding a Cheren's Care? Do we have any way? We might do. See if we can find a Cheren's Care first. Grab this. Cheren's Care here would be so cool. Okay, we get a Big Parasol. Alright, let's see. Primate Wisdom for a Cheren's Care. Okay. Big Parasol. Yeah, Garden. I don't think it's going to do much. But we definitely don't want to... We can actually probably afford to research this all the way, to be honest with you. We're definitely not going to play Marnie, right? Wow, even missed DTE there. Wow, we are really not drawing well here, that's for sure. We can actually play Retreat as well if we draw into another DTE, which I think is what we're going to do now. Since... Oh, I attacked to the wrong Pokemon! Well done. Attach it to the wrong Pokemon. Okay. So our opponent has a no card hand, so I need to actually get a fair amount of stuff here off this one top deck. Attach it to the wrong Pokemon, that's funny. Okay, what was that one card then? Go on, what's he like an Irida? No, my look. Okay. So yeah, there we go. Out tempering out our opponent again. Keep it moving. Play against Dialga. Okay. Scary. Right, this hand's not very good actually, to be honest with you. I'm gonna attach this though. I'm gonna attach that. Alright, let's Trekking Shoes. Nah, I don't want a Damage Pump. I'll take a Quick Ball though. That can find a Crobat, you see. Let's get rid of Cheren's Care. Now, one thing I'm kind of concerned about is that we've got a ton of Pokemon in play that don't have damage on. Don't like that at all. To change that if possible. Okay, there's a Gape Jaw. I guess we can attach this. Bench that. Bench that. Primate Wisdom. Yeah, it's not a great hand, you know. Alright, so we're in Top Deck City because we haven't got a V-Star or a single draw supporter. And the good news is, hopefully, I mean, Dialga should give us at least 1 or 2 turns. We don't have to go full balls to the wall, right? Let's look at what Dialga does. Let's have a look. Where is it? Dialga. So Dialga's main build around is that 5 Energy Star Cronus attack, which is 220 damage, sorry, and you get an extra turn. So pretty beastly, right? Here's a Lumineon. Now, they're probably gonna go for a research here. They're not gonna go for a Marnie. We've got a 2-card hand, are they? So, but I saw off a Mulligan that they play like a Bronzong build, which hopefully should be a little bit slower than the Lost Zone variant, right? So. No energy and discard pile yet either. Oh, they do go for the Marnie. Thank you very much. Let's see what our next card would have been. Oh, we know it would have been after Oranguru actually. What would the next card of that would have been? Let's have a look. Oh, it would have been a Zoroark VSTAR. Okay. There's a world in which you can boss KO this. We're going to have to pop our VSTAR power straight away anyway, right? Got to retreat into Lumineon. Oh my goodness. That's so brave. Well, now I'm half tempted here. No, it doesn't work actually, right? So let's just evolve both of these. Oh yeah, no, we've seen what, 1 damage pump already? Yeah, let's Ultra Ball these 2 for a Gengar. Then we Phantom Star, get the Gengar in the bin. So that opens up some damage mover plays. Damage pump, I should say. There we go. Don't you love it when a plan works? Then we could Netherworld Gate. Bring that into play. And then damage pump. Move damage out from this one. 1, 2. Like this. Okay. Then we can... Well, we'll evolve this, and I think, yeah, let's just swing for the KO, really. No real need to do anything else. Actually, this hand's a bit trash. Let's just research this all the way. We don't need any of that business. Let's be honest. Okay, and there's the concession. Yeah, I've been playing for a long time. A lot of these decks, a lot of these games end up in aggressive donks like that. So let me know what you think about Zoroark. Top 8 Peoria. It has to have some semblance of meta share, right? At that point, hit the like button. Check out all the sponsors, Atlas TCG, Poke Crossword, all that good stuff. Codes in the description. I'll see you all next time.
The Shuffle Squad is proudly sponsored by Atlas Collectibles, the best place to buy any trading card game product online. Visit atlastcg.com and at the checkout screen, make sure to use code TSS12 to save an unbeatable 12% off your entire order. Atlas Collectibles will ship your product anywhere in the world, so make sure you're taking advantage of the 12% savings with TSS12. And if Pokemon is not your thing, don't worry. Go to atlastcg.com and see all the other amazing trading card game products they have there to offer.
The Shuffle Squad is partnered with PTCGO Store to provide our community with the best access to Pokemon TCG codes. They have codes available 24/7, instant email delivery, and you can save 5% off by using code TSS5. If you're a YouTube member or Patreon supporter, you'll have access to a special code that gets you 10% off. So what are you waiting for? Use code TSS5 today and save 5% on your next order of codes on any codes available at PTCGOstore.com.
Pokéx Word, the best place to get your fill of Pokemon-inspired puzzles. New puzzles are posted every day, and they recently launched a new Guess That Pokemon puzzle, which is a ton of fun to play. Go check them out at PokéXWord.com and be sure to follow them on Twitter for your chance to win a ton of PTCGO codes every month.
Check out the Late Night Series Season 6, brought to you by myself, Zach Lesage, and the Shovel Squad. We're going to be running a bunch of sick events for the Pokemon community, and they start on August 30th. So one thing you might be noticing here is that there's an EU time and an NA time. We have one at 12 p.m. Eastern, which works out to about 5 p.m. in London, and then we have one at 7 p.m. Eastern, which should help out a lot of players on the West Coast play in this event. That being said, we still have a lot of cool things going on. Expect similar prizing that we've had for other Late Night Series events. Expect better staffing, expect better tournament experiences, and of course we do have a stream going up for this season as well, and I will be streaming the event on Twitch. That being said, we have the whole season up on the Play Limitless website. Late Night 51 all the way through 70 runs until we hit the Invitational on November 5th. So check that out, sign up today, and support Zach Lesage Events and the Shuffle Squad. See you there.